Hello there, and welcome to the second to last, or the penultimate Otaku Box review. There's not really a lot to talk about in this short intro, so let's just get right to it. Short and sweet, to the point. This is number 10, I believe, yes. Okay. Because I forgot that I put 2 different boxes within the 8th video, so I kind of lost track for a second. This one, I believe, was October's box, the Halloween theme and everything. Got the Day of the Dead pin there. Or Day of the Dead inspired, even though it says Halloween right on it. This was the weird box, in my opinion, because of this little thing right here. I kind of mess around with this for a few minutes, but it is apparently a little container that you can organize and sort pills, medication, which is one of the weirdest things I think I've opened in a mystery box. And, you know, I don't really take any medication, so I guess I'll just use it for small screws and little finer machine parts and stuff. I'll find some use for it, I'm sure. But nonetheless, very strange. Yeah, I'm just kind of speechless on it because it just came completely out of left field. So set that aside and think of what to do with it later. Now these next 4 came as a set, and being Halloween theme, you know, you're looking for something where an anime that might have a bit of horror or action or something, and High School of the Dead is certainly one of them. It isn't. Not really. I mean, there's action, but it's by no means horror. There's too much ecchi involved. It's like, stop showing me zombies. Show me the... show me the... I can't even say it with a straight face. For anyone who's watched it, y'all probably know. Very fan service friendly. I'm surprised they didn't put the pink-haired girl in there. The one that used the frickin' power drill in the beginning. But hey, you know, to each their own. Very nice. They are a little... The coloration on them is a little too pastel, because I know that the anime overall was a bit darker, but it's alright. With that show, I actually, you know, even though it's sad that there was never a second season, it was for good reasons. Actually, mad respect to those guys over there for not making a second season. If I remember correctly, the writer, or one of the lead creators, passed away, and also I think it was the time around Fukushima, so they didn't want to make something, one, where someone who was in charge was gone, and also they didn't want to make something related to a disaster, you know, an apocalyptic type thing because of that. So it was for good reasons, you know. If you look at things like SpongeBob, I know it's a weird comparison, or look at things like Ruby, where a significant portion of the creative talent behind it passes away, but then they continue the project anyway. Both of them kind of went downhill, you know. And I'm glad that they didn't do that with High School of the Dead. So. But anyway, moving on to this card. I don't recall who this was. I think it was a character from some... I guarantee it was a character from some gacha game or something, by the description on the back. This one was a little easier to censor than the previous one. And I'm trying to keep them, the glare there keeps killing me, but, I think I should take it out of the wrapping, but it's, if there is to be any resaleability to some of this stuff, I might not use or keep it all. I'd like to keep them packaged, The figures, though, I'm probably keeping. And that's like the only exception, right? Oh, it is very late. I might go to bed after this recording. No, but the scroll... Oh, this was a very good scroll design. Not just because of the obvious, right? But no, it was a good one. I liked. I'll show it later on when we get to it. But it was like a witch theme. Very different, because oftentimes the not safe for work and the safe for work versions, they're similar, of course, maybe one thing removed, but here it was just completely different. The only thing was the background and the pose, but everything else was gone. I have to use a couple of items to censor the thing. But yeah, back to the whole High School of the Dead thing, it makes you wonder what would they have done. I guess it's good also for any fan, continuations. Gentlemen, fellas, the thigh highs right here. I mean, just look at that. No, but what I like about this is there seems to be more in the background. It's not just like a generic, I mean, it is a generic like neighborhood stuff, but the pumpkins and everything, like, it's not just like, oh, a beach background, a sky background, or some color. It's like there's a bit more there. I like it. And plus I just like Halloween in general, so. I wish I was one of those jack-o'-lanterns. It should have been me. I bet they got a nice view from down there. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'm pointing at the thighs. People be like, yo, do you want, are you more about the chest? Are you more about the ass? Me, an intellectual. The thighs. No, but in all real talk. Oh. Nice sticker. That sticker there will not show up because I have a red car. So, I'll put it on something else probably. No, but in all reality, real talk, no memes. Like, it does come down to personality and like what they're interested in. That's what I look at, which makes things difficult, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And that's a bit of real life advice right there. Don't go, I know the meme, right? Like, haha, yeah, tits, ass, personality, haha, quote unquote. No, like, really. Interests and personality are what matter. Might have gotten a little deep there, but back to anime figures. This was somebody from Fairy Tail, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah. Again, another figure where I believe she's like kneeling, like sitting down again, and you don't need the base. And I did say this in the previous one. I'm going to go on about this. Even though there's a base here, we'll see it. We'll see it soon. There's no peg on the base to balance her, to stabilize her, right? It's not necessary. That's literally just a blank piece of plastic. I think I actually have it right here. Yeah, there's no anchor point. which at that point, why even include it? That's kind of just a waste of material, to be honest. Yeah. It's nice. The tattoo is a nice addition. Yeah, I might use this actually as a plate for something else, as a piece of a project. It's a good size. It's about the size of my hand. Could definitely be used for something. I might mention this a few times throughout all my videos, but I like to reuse things, working on cosplays and the like. If the camera focuses, there. We see the toned abs. The toned, tattooed abs. And that's another thing that strikes me about these, because these are obviously like on the lower end when it comes to price or, expected quality. I don't want to say actual quality, because looking at them for the price, for the size, they actually look decent. It's only if you were to get like a little like a magnifying glass, that you would see like, oh, this is uneven painting. And I am pleasantly surprised throughout all of these boxes. They've been pretty good quality figures. And oh yeah, this one in particular, that bra piece does come off. I just checked it off camera. So it's also very much like the Rem figure from, it was actually box number 5, I believe. That sitting pose, nice, doesn't take up a lot of space, and the top comes off. Bonus points, to say the least. But oddly enough, then again, I don't think that is oddly enough, because, if you want to display a piece, yeah, you'd want to keep the top on, right? Unless you're that confident, Actually, which one is one of my? I'd have to say probably one of my favorites is Mordred's. I have a Figma back there, just full armor, and it's like, I like that one because you can have that front center, no shame, and it still looks good. Yeah, I still don't know what to do with this case, this medication case, man. I don't know. Like little computer screws and stuff might be like the only thing I can put in there. Actually, I'm thinking I might be able to regift that pin there. I think I mentioned that in the last one as well. That pin right there. It's Halloween. Has a good look to it. It's pretty. It's a decent size pin too, yeah. I could probably regift that. But anyway, that's about does it for this box here. It's pretty late. After this recording, I'm probably going to go to bed. But I hope that everyone's doing well as we're starting to head into December. Everyone in school looking forward to winter break. Y'all better be doing good, keeping your grades up. Trust me, I speak from experience. Keep your grades up. For those that are working, like myself, keep on the grind. Don't let it get you down. Alright? All good things and all bad things have an ending. So, we'll get through it. All my fellow strugglers out there, we will get through it. Alright? Especially going into the holiday season. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving, right? and look forward to a better Christmas and New Year's. I thank you for stopping by, and I hope to catch you soon. Until then, peace.